Typically, I'd consider myself someone who doesn't really watch ghost horror movies, but since getting into horror, or at least around that time, I remember watching all the Insidious movies, all the Conjuring ones that were out, so maybe me saying I'm not that into them is bullshit. I just don't typically watch them. I mean, I watch those with some friends, but one-on-one, solo, just me and the movie. What did I think of 2013's The Conjuring? Well, let's talk about that. The Conjuring is about the Perron family, who after moving into their new home get tormented by the evil entity haunting it. It would go on to later possess the mom of the family and attempt to kill one of the daughters, just as the demon did many years before. Thankfully though, demonologist Ed and Lorraine Warren are on the case, and they won't stop until they bust some ghosts. Now for those who don't know, the Warrens are real people, and actually the real Lorraine Warren is in this movie. She's the old woman in Ed's lecture, class, or whatever that was exactly. Anyway, they're actual ghost hunters, or were, and they had a role to play in this, the Amityville Horror, The Conjuring, Annabelle. The Conjuring is based off the Perrons, so technically the truth. In the case of the Perrons though, from what I read, it didn't go as planned and the family even kicked them out. So, it's still based on a real story. The Perron family were alright, nothing special, but also nothing to complain about, although at times the children's acting felt very child actory. And after watching things like Annabelle Creation, kids, some of them can act, but others are also pretty stale. No hate to them, they were kids at the time of making this, but it wasn't great at times. Especially in the case of Judy Warren, Ed and Lorraine's daughter. She's featured in this a few times, and though I still enjoyed the story being told in her scenes, her acting really lessened the experience. She wasn't the worst child actor I've ever seen. I've definitely seen worse, and right off the top of my head, I'm thinking of Alex Vincent in Child's Play. She didn't do horrible, but just wasn't good enough, in my opinion. And speaking of the story, I thought it was alright, nothing to complain about, and as for the other random comments I have, most of the time CGI was used, it fell in this weird area of passes for realism but doesn't look real. And I also wasn't a fan of most of the jump scares because I felt cheap and used for a quick scare. I don't really have a whole lot to say about this one, but after all, these are bite-sized reviews, so guess that's better, huh? In the end, I would rate The Conjuring a 7 out of 10. It's a good movie, and after watching this, I immediately had to watch the rest. If you've seen this movie, I'd love to hear your thoughts on down in the comments below. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Have a nice day.